Let's have a beautiful experience. In this video, we're going to talk about how to feel beautiful so you can help manifest a bigger, thicker, wider, longer, stronger, and harder penis. It's a beautiful thing. You gotta love it. Alright, before we get started here, please do me a huge favor. Please ring the bell, subscribe to the channel, tell some friends, and of course, follow me on my social media. I go by Jesus_Detroit on my Instagram, Snapchat, I'm YOUNGDAYGO. And that's right, in this video we're going to talk about how feeling beautiful can help you manifest a bigger penis. And that's what we're all about here in the BCC, the Big Cock Collective, the Big Cock Consciousness, where we help people manifest our best versions. And if you need any extra type of Skype sessions or help or one-on-one details, they can give you more information. Get in the DMs and hit me up. It's a beautiful thing to help with your manifestation. So with this, you know, my higher self, if you ever checked out my previous video, came to me and it was telling me, teach people how to feel beautiful. And it's more or less something that's just already just within me, and it's just something that reflects outward daily. And I know not everybody has this feeling, and where you feel, you know, beautiful, and you gotta, you know, you go through your life every day and you get reminders of why you are the way of where you're at. And what I want to tell you is you are beautiful. All right, write that down real quick. Say it, man. I am beautiful. You got to say it first, you got to feel it, and then you got to be it. So, or regardless of how anybody puts you in this whole, you know, law of attraction type of thing, this is more or less for the flow of just feeling yourself. You know, you got to feel yourself grow. And you got to know that you are beautiful. And I know it sounds easy and sounds redundant and whatever, but the main thing is beauty comes from within. Alright, and I always go with my, you know, if you want to keep, you know, have beauty appear, you got to keep this clear. And, you know, keeping your mind, keeping, you know, negative thoughts out of your mind will definitely improve you all the time. You know, you got to think, this is the chakra system. You got your third eye, you got your crown, you got your heart, your penis is on your root. Always remember that, you know, all these feelings are felt through the astral realms, or felt beyond this, you know, and feeling beautiful is more or less just a reflection of an attitude of where you're at. And you're, you know, always come with gratitude, because gratitude is, the, you know, gratitude's the attitude, and you always got to give thanks and love every day from every moment, and every breath that you take is a gift, and that's a beautiful thing. And you got to be able to be appreciative that you're here, you know, and just really feel that for a moment. Be like, you know what, this is a beautiful thing. I'm alive, I feel good, I'm helping people out, I'm helping myself out. And the most important thing when it comes to feeling beautiful is, you know, like I said, understanding that you are, but giving, you know, recognition to yourself. You know, you got to do stuff to, you know, take care of yourself. You know, if you're not somebody that you know, is spending enough time on who you are, you're going to have to start doing that. And something as simple as brushing your teeth, and that's what I believe in, man. I mean, it gives me a reason to smile. The smile is divine. I always love to preach that along the way. I mean, this is made inside the mind, this is made, you know, in the astral realms, this is made beyond where we're at. And it's something that can be felt whether you're dreaming, whether, you know, you're here. And like I said, you know, you feel this beauty, you feel this love, and whenever you smile, man, it just brings out the best in you. And whenever you're just able to just, you know, raise up that, you know, whenever you're raising this up, man, it's something that's in here that's raising you up. You're raising the universe up, and these are things that can help you grow. And that's why feeling beautiful is definitely key into helping you manifest a bigger piece. Because that's what we're about here, having a huge piece of meat swinging at the knees and throbbing into the pecs. And if you want to be your best, man, you gotta feel beautiful. And like I said, man, it's very, it's more or less a practice of taking care of yourself. Brushing your teeth is something simple that can make you feel beautiful. And the fact that, you're setting the intention with that. You're going with, all right, I'm brushing my teeth because this is helping me be my best version. It's not just you're doing it because you got to go out the door or whatever, and this is just what you got to do. You got to put proper intentions in anything that you do. I got videos on that where we talk about the importance of setting the intention, and whenever you're like brushing your teeth, you're saying that I'm making my teeth whiter, I'm making my, I'm freshening my breath, I'm making myself beautiful for the rest. And when you're doing stuff like this, and you're smiling, and it's just charging you up, and it's making you feel good, this is something that is just giving, a reminder to why you're beautiful. And that's, just one way to help you keep going with it. And that's why I go with the Wu Wei flow, a Tao practice, just the flow of the day. Just finding your way along the way is what it really comes down to. It doesn't matter about, what you're doing. It just matters that, you're going to get there. Don't worry so much about the ride. Just go with the flow. Go with the easy, the easy go. You don't have to go take the, the rough path or whatever. The umpire, the way to be is all you got to do to just go with, everything that you want, everything that you see, your own flow, your own destiny. And like I said, man, feeling beautiful, it's a lot easier than you think. I mean, it's not so much about, like what is a beautiful person doing all the time. And you got to understand, beauty's divine, but opinions vary on what true beauty actually is. So remember that, man. You got to understand that, what's beautiful to you might not be beautiful to him, her, or the other. You got to understand that, we're all part of this. We're all part of this big piece, this collective, this mirror, whatever you want to call this, that we're in. If this is all just some type of matrix, some type of dream within a dream and another reality that we thought of just now. Essentially all there is right now. And you got to feel that moment, man. You got to understand that now is beautiful, and now is divine, and now is the only now that we're going to ever have, except for right now. So with that, understand that you are beautiful, understand that you're going to improve yourself, and that's something that can definitely help yourself. So when you're going with feeling beautiful, understand that you're constantly improving who you are. And we are from the stars, man. We are divine beings. Everything that's in you is in me. It's all in between. Everything that, creates life, essentially, is just, it's here, man. And I always feel like keeping my karma clear, keeping that, keeping my mind inside, keeping all that, for just, flowing for growth is what I'm all about. And I just feel like, sharing this information is just definitely going to help you manifest the best. It's going to help you grow. And when you feel beautiful, you got the flow, you got the glow, and that's how we grow, man. That's just how you make yourself the best version you can. And just understand that you are beautiful as is, man. You're beautiful right now. You're beautiful right now. I want you to type that down. I am beautiful right now. So when you go with that flow, you're definitely going to help yourself, improve and attract things into your life to remind you that you are beautiful. And the more that you love yourself, the more that love comes to you. The more that love will surround you. I mean, because we are love, man. I mean, everything about us is, whenever you're getting back to source and the divine, I mean, it's all about, feeling good and feeling love and smiling. And these are all things that can help remind you, like, you know what, this is really what it's about, man. It's not about getting stuck in an autopilot mindset of, you got to go here, do this, that, or the other. It's more or less about, living in the now, appreciating who you are right now, and, sending love wherever you can. I mean, that's what makes a beautiful person, just being able to not only take care of yourself, but be able to spread it to others and give it where it needs to go. But like I say with the Wu Wei flow, I mean, if you're not taking care of yourself enough, you know, then you won't be able to grow. You know, it's all a balance in life, man. The Tao, the practice, just being able to find your own way. You know, and it's like I said, you're gonna know. Your higher self will always tell you if you're helping out too many people, if you're helping out yourself too much. You're gonna be able to find that flow as we go. And feeling beautiful, you know, that's more or less coming from the soul. It always radiates out, man. Somebody that feels beautiful, it's just like they got the glow, man. You'll see it. You know, it's just an attractive attraction. You know what I mean? And everybody's got that. Everybody has it within them. Everybody is beautiful, and you just gotta believe in who you are. And just understand the more stuff that you do for you is a testament to why you're beautiful. You know, going to the gym, taking care of your fitness and your exercise and what you eat is definitely something that can help you, you know, remind you that you are beautiful. You know, like, it might just be easy to want to go eat something that's no good for you every moment of every day, but then when you're starting to take yourself away and be like, you know what, I gotta do this to help remind myself that I'm beautiful. You know, not getting all caught up in just eating junk food all day, eating the fast food. And, you know, don't get me wrong, man. I love eating my sweets. You know, I love chocolate, and I love dark chocolate. I love wine. I love my beer. You know, and I love a lot. I love to eat, man. I love to live, and I love to feel the sweets and the beautiful things in life. And if you keep doing it all day, every day, I mean, it's just going to take away from what it really is. Like, if you could just, I guess, like, you know, if you could eat, like, cannolis and, just chocolate and just cake or whatever makes your day, whatever you love. Like, if you could eat all the things that you love every moment of every minute, it's going to take away how great that they are, you know. And I even, like, just thinking about this Dan Brazilian interview when he's talking about how his bar is set so high that, you know, back in the day, driving a Mustang Cobra would have been like the greatest thing for him, but now that he's loaded, he just, you know, turned in his Ferrari and it doesn't even make him happy because his bar is set so high. And that correlates into me thinking about how if you were able to eat all the sweets, everything that you want, every given moment at any given time, then you know what? The sweeter things wouldn't be as sweet. You know what I mean? It would just be like, okay, whatever. This is like, you know, I'm just eating another cannoli. But when you're able to just have it where, you know, you're taking care of yourself majority of the time and you're putting, like, you know, the sweets and the stuff that you really want to be eating aside, you're giving yourself testament for growth. And that's what this whole thing's about, man. Like, you're going to give yourself appreciation for your manifestation. That's why whenever you're looking into, you know, making yourself a better person, making yourself a better version, you got to sacrifice a couple things for your dreams. You know, and that's a beautiful thing, man. You know, you're going to either, get drowned up in the high, or you're going to be able to, you know, spend some time to create a higher high. And that's where I go with this, man. Like, that's a beautiful thing, you know. So feel beautiful. Understand that, you know, what we got inside of each other, inside of you, inside of me, this is all divine. And you could feel beautiful at any given time. And the more stuff that you do for you, the more type of, you know, sacrifices that you're making, like just simple ones, like going to the gym or, you know, putting the sweets aside, like these are all, you know, testament to your beauty. This is what's going to help you make beauty appear. And I'm not saying that you can't be like heavy or whatever and, you know, be eating all the time and just, you know, not be able to feel beautiful. It just feels to me, and the message that I see, that the more that you care, the more that you put into yourself, the more beauty, the more love, the more it appears. And that's what this is all about, man. So you want to just make sure you're focusing on taking care of you, spreading love where it needs to go. I always got to give this matrix hack, man. It's just something that I feel that is changing the flow of where we're at in the universe. And it's really simple. It's just whenever somebody comes across your path, man, anybody that you'd normally have any type of thought, whether it's neutral, whether it's this or that. If you're able to take that thought and just intend on that person to have a beautiful day, that's a beautiful thing. Because you know what? That's what beauty is, man. Being able to spread love wherever you can. That's what a true beauty is, man. You're raising the elevation of this place, and you're going to definitely get it reflected back. So if you have somebody cross your path, man, just instead of thinking about this, that, or the other, you got to understand that there's constant thoughts that are just being ran around the toroidal fields, and your thoughts aren't even your own if you really think about it, because you got to think what put the thought in your head to begin with. So I know that's some deep stuff, man, you know, real esoteric. There's a lot of beautiful books like Big Magic and all this other stuff, and you know, people that talk about how thoughts aren't even, you know, they could be anything. So I just go with the philosophy of my own of put out beautiful thoughts, you know what I mean? Like, so if anybody's in your path, if you're doing something about intending on that person to have a beautiful day, you're doing something right. You know, you're changing the matrix up, you know, as simple as it might seem. And you don't have to go up to that person and smile at them and shake their hand or anything like that. It's just an intention in your head and going along your way. It's going to definitely improve your day. And you know, that's the Wu way. That's the Tao. I love Tao practices. You know, I do it for chi charging. You know, it's definitely something that I can teach you more in depth in the BCC. I talk about it a lot in my videos. It's basically, you know, some people call it the no fap movement. And when I hear fap, I didn't even know that it meant, you know, masturbation. I always thought it meant, you know, fine ass pussy. That was me, at least, you know what I mean? But what are you gonna do? I mean, but you know, when you're talking about the no fap, whatever type of motion, we're more or less, you know, it's about charging your chi. And I feel like just whenever you do this, man, it makes you a better person. And you might be like, there's no way I could just masturbate and not ejaculate. And to me, it's like, come on, man, you know, you gotta sometimes sacrifice things, and it's gonna make you feel better in a more different, beautiful way. And I take these, like, you know, instead of just ejaculating, you know, a load, I put that load into me. I put it into my growth. I put it into my body. I put it back into my penis. I put it into where it needs to go, instead of just exploding it out everywhere and making a mess. And you know, and like I said, man, you gotta always, I don't waste my seed either, man. Whenever I ejaculate, it's like a ceremony, man. You don't want to just waste it, because you gotta think, man, like whatever's hanging out in those sperm tanks down there, that is the life-giving fertilizer. That's what creates life. These are essentially stem cells that you need to be putting back in your body. And instead of wasting it, you can take the intention and set it and put it back into your body. Like, this is good for my hair, this is good for my skin. It keeps your skin glowing, you know, hair flowing, body growing, and that's a beautiful thing. That's something that you should appreciate that you can do. And I know it might sound crazy to some, but like I always say, man, and you know, on the other side of your comfort zone, you know, that's where you get crazy. That's where the growth occurs, man. And otherwise, you train the same, you train the same, you train insane or remain the same. Write that down, train insane or remain the same. And that's something that, you know, that's not just my own whatever, but it's just like a mantra that makes sense. It's like, not like you have to go in there like a psychopath or anything. It's just more or less just do the things that are outside your comfort zone is what I'm getting at, man. And, you know, going into the Wu way, into the flow of the day, and just understanding that you are a beautiful person, that everything that you have in you is beautiful right now, and just knowing that you can improve yourself, that is, you know, that's where you should feel even more beautiful. And when you take all these messages and understand that you can put this into you and make your penis bigger, I mean, that's what we do here, man. It's about, you know, keeping yourself clear, helping you understand that you are beautiful, and that, you know, beautiful things are going to come your way, and you're spreading love and positivity along the way. And when you're doing this type of stuff, you're going to grow. and everything's going to show. You keep your mind clear, beauty appears. You're going to have that huge piece of meat swinging at the knees, throbbing at the pecs. If you want any more type of information to help you with the exercises and manifestation of a bigger piece, hit me up in the BCC, the Big Cock Collective, the Big Cock Consciousness, where we help people manifest the best, a bigger, thicker, wider, longer, stronger, and harder penis. We put that in, we'll put the practice into action. Right now in this, just understand that you're beautiful. The more beautiful you feel, the more beauty will appear. And definitely your penis is going to thank you. It's going to grow. The divine's going to thank you. And you know what? I'm going to thank you, because we're all part of this, man. We are all one thing. We are all love. And when you're coming from love, you're coming from the heart. And I feel that's, where we all should come from, man. Come from your heart. Come from love. So with that, I'm gonna, we're gonna have plenty more beautiful experiences along the way. Plenty more to come. I'm putting content out daily. So if you want, make sure you hit that bell. I didn't hear no bell. Make sure you ring the bell. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're telling some friends. Leave some comments down below. Anything that you want, any answers on, any inspiration, I'm here. If you want that beauty to appear, you keep this clear. You remember that you are beautiful. Follow me on the social media. I love you guys. I'll be around. Peace.